What happens when you don't care for your eyesight? Well, ask Pasha Kaka, because he took his eyesight for granted. Or else, ask his wife, who was dependent on him. Ask her, how do they manage on a single wage now? How, at this old age, they don't have anyone to look upon for help. Trodden in poverty, because he was too lazy when he could save his eyesight. Back then, he had thousand excuses. Today, there is no excuse for their state. There is no hope, for the light has vanished for eternity. However, Pasha Kaka is not the only one. There are thousands of others out there who don't do anything when one of the most precious gifts was wasting away: the ability to see, to measure all that this world has to offer. But what is it that robs people like Pasha Kaka of their vision? Cataract. One of the most common eye disease after the age of 40. If cured in time, just a little trouble, like a moth in your milk. Remove it and you're good to go. But if one takes it for granted or keeps delaying the treatment, there will be no vision in spite of surgery done, as it's too late. Not that cataract is diagnosed only in the people above the age of 40. In some cases, even the children have it, or even the young people have it. In most of the cases, it's due to old age. Now, of course, you must be wondering exactly what does go wrong with eyes that one becomes blind eventually. What is cataract? To understand that, let's first understand how a normal vision occurs. The reflected light from the object enters through cornea, aqueous humor, lens, and vitreous humor to project itself on the layer of retina. This information is carried by the optic nerve into the brain. The muscles around pupil and lens adjust according to the size and distance to focus and project the image on the retina. This is how a normal vision occurs. Now, as we saw, the lens, the transparent structure, plays a very important role in the process of seeing. Now, due to various reasons like genetic, diabetes, trauma, exposure to ultraviolet lights, yet most commonly, aging, this lens starts becoming translucent and then opaque. Thus, the light rays are blurred and eventually blocked. Nothing is projected on retina. But don't worry, if timely steps taken, this can be cured in no time. In present times, there are ample of surgical advancements. Methods like ECCE, SICS, and most advanced phacoemulsification are used to get rid of cataract. With the phacoemulsification method, the whole operation is completed in 5 to 10 minutes. In this method, the probe is entered in the eye, which breaks the lens in tiny particles. Then, through the same probe, these particles are aspirated. After that, IOL or intraocular lens is placed. However, this surgery is comparatively costly and hence mostly performed in urban areas. In the rural areas, the traditional method is used, where the whole diseased lens is removed and new artificial lens is placed. This is it. This is the process that cures cataract. Now tell me, how will that healer next door will make this happen with a silver coin? Or merely by promising a visit to their temple? Is your deity going to place new lens overnight while you're asleep? No, wait. Maybe the Anjan by so-and-so Baba has the powers of a phaco probe. It goes all the way inside of your eye and cleanses the blurred lens. Take some time and think. Use your reasoning. None of these are worth your time and money. Head straight to the nearest hospital. Because people are illiterate and ignorant, they don't go to the doctor themselves and do And to help such poor people, the diagnostic camps are conducted by various service providers. Regular eye checkup camps are held in villages by Tejas Eye Hospital every now and then. All you have to do is visit the camp and get your eyes checked. You can go to the hospital directly also without waiting for the camp. They even check your sugar, blood pressure, and eye pressure. Even free spectacles and medicines are provided on the spot to the poor and needy. If you do have cataract, they'll take you to the hospital right away. You don't even have to worry about the transportation. Don't have money? Well, tell them, and all the expenses will be taken care of, including the surgery. You can take one relative along with you, and if there's no one to come, this will be the last journey when you need someone with you. Endure this one and no dependency on anyone for lifetime. Look at Bhura Kaka. He came all the way on his own for the camp to do the eye checkup. When surgery was needed, he decided to take the remaining journey on his own too. Stayed at the hospital in peace and got his vision cured. Do you think he gave the excuse of his old age? No. He decided to live his last years with dignity and take all the steps necessary for it. If he can do it, why not you? If there is someone accompanying you, both of you will be given free food and accommodation at the hospital free of cost. Even towels will be provided to the patient for bathing, and relative will be provided mattress for lying down. Next morning, surgery will be performed and you will have to stay at the hospital for rest. Don't worry about meals and tea snacks. That will be taken care of. On the next morning, the bus will take you back to the campsite and drop you safely after the dressings in the morning. Some say that is all God's will. Why fight it? Is that what you'd say if your child had the same problem? And since when did the God start pleasing himself by turning his worshippers blind? Some even say that they don't have time for surgery. Sure, when you lose those precious eyes, you'll have all the time to think and regret. And with such a smooth facility provided, what do you have to worry about? Even the procedure of operation is very simple and brief. Some are scared or of the procedure of surgery. What is there to be scared of? You'll be awake throughout the operation and due to anesthesia injected around your eye, uh, you won't even feel a thing. In cooperative patients, phacoemulsification type of cataract surgery can be done without any injection around eye also, by instilled eye drops to numb the eye. But when such a facility is provided, even you have some responsibility towards yourself. Once your surgery is performed, you need to take the cautionary steps to let the eyes function properly. Here are the steps you should follow. Once you reach home, remove the dressing carefully and wear the glasses given along. Visit the hospital again on the date written on your card. Don't carry heavy objects for 45 days. If your vision becomes blurry or eye turns red, or if there is pain in the eye, then don't tamper with them. Go straight to the hospital. To avoid any kind of injury while sleeping, don't sleep on the side of the operated eye. Don't have to make any changes in your regular diet. In case of diabetes or blood pressure, take the medication regularly. Don't touch the tip of the bottle of eye drops. Instill eye drops with hands properly washed with soap. Don't expose your head and eyes to water for 45 days. One can take bath below the neck. This world has so many things to offer. Children playing with happy faces, sun doing his daily tour across the sky, moon caressing the dark nights with her cool gaze, leaves catching the first drops of rain, trees moving gently in the rhythm of the wind. No matter how much you age, there is always some more to take in. How can you let it go? Don't let the darkness consume you. Take one step toward light. Don't let your eyes shut way before you die.